Hi everybody, welcome to my movie channel. I'm actually your host here today, Brett's Wheel Reviews. So we are going to do an actor of the week. And I know I do this on Mondays, but I thought of it is middle of the week, so I thought of today is the day to talk about this actor, Chris Pratt. Like honestly, he has done a lot of great movies. I have over 16 movies with him, and that's a lot because I love his acting skills. He's funny, outgoing. Like, it's so funny because he's done a lot of great comedy films today. And even though we're going to talk about him. So, let me know in the comments section below what is your top three favorite Chris Pratt movies. Stay tuned for the end of this video of my top three favorites with him. So, let's do this. I'm super excited. So, let's do this. So the first movie up I do have of him, it is a Disney Pixar movie, Onward. And also I did mention this before, like a week ago. Tom Holland also co-starred in this movie with him. So it's like more of a brother film, working together to find his father and this mission. It's kind of like a fun brother movie to watch. It's like a fun, entertaining comedy film. But it's really funny to watch because I saw this movie more than twice already. So, a family friendly movie. And I actually have Guardians Volume 3. And yes. So, honestly, with this movie, it did have a good story with him. But he did had a big send off at the end of the film to let him go to be with his grandpa. And it has a good story to and Star-Lord's story arc. But he may be coming back for the future for the Avengers movies for the next two, one maybe Doomsday or Secret Wars, because those two are planning on coming out next year. So hopefully I can see Star-Lord come back in Secret Wars or Doomsday. And I have him, as we know, he's actually playing in the Jurassic World movie, so I have him in the first one. So that is really cool. But a fun story. I do like this one because it has more like vibe of more like a little bit more action to it, more of a storytelling to the film. I'm actually thinking about it. Want to watch all of these films together before the new one comes out. The next one up, dun dun dun, dun The Avengers Endgame, and yes, he's also starred in this movie as well. Later on into the movie, he came back after the blimp, and it's kind of cool to see how all these heroes came back to take down Thanos from the 2014 version of the film. And it has a good send off of all the heroes came back, take down Thanos' army. It was insane, but awesome. And he also starred as the Garfield character, the main cat. Like, I just got this movie, I think last year when I was in Washington, Seattle. Um, I bought this movie so my nephews and I could watch this movie together because we all love great animation movies, and Garfield was one of them that I got. So it was cool to watch with the whole family. Pretty fun, friendly movie. Great actors in this movie as well. And yes, I do have him in this movie because he was only in the beginning part of the film, seeing Guardians, and so it has a big send off with Thor's story into this whole movie. But we do see Star Lord in this movie from the beginning of the film, and that's like it right there. So that he was in that beginning part of the film, and the most recent Jurassic World Dominion movie that came out, I think maybe 2 years ago. It could be last year. I don't even know when this movie came out, but I saw this in theaters. It was a very intense movie. Now the new one's coming out this show, so I'm gonna have to watch these films as well. And we have Mario. And yes, he plays as the main character is Mario. And honestly, I saw this movie over a lot of times. But it's such a fun movie to watch. It's funny, it's hilarious, it's Mario. But now a second one is coming out in the works right now, so that'd be like, oh boy, I don't know what's gonna be, what the story's gonna be about, so I'm excited. Oh yes. And he was in the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom one. This came out in 2018, by the way, because I saw this in theaters. And he was actually in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Yeah, it's the second story in Guardians, so because he's more of a big character in the films as I am Star-Lord. And he was in the Lego movie Part 2 as playing as Emmett, a fun character, and another Steelbook movie too. That's pretty cool. And the last full movie so I have of him, we have him playing as in Moneyball, one of the baseball players he was playing as. Um, this is by far one of the great stories to watch because it's about baseball, more behind the whole general managers of trying to recruit ball players to join the team for the Oakland A's. Then Chris Pratt was one of the characters that played in this film. And the last film I have right here in front of my face, right down below, we have him playing as in the Avengers Infinity War. He was actually in this movie as well when he went to the planet Titan to take on Thanos later on into the movie. But this movie was insane, but a really fun story to watch this movie, as I'm actually currently on the MCU journey into the Infinity Saga till like Thunderbolts comes out next month. That's coming out, so I gotta get cracking on those. And so the last three, Magnificent Seven. Oh, sorry, the Lego Movie. The Lego Movie. This is the first story for this movie. Playing as Emmett. Like honestly, good story to introduce the Lego films. Like they did the second one. I like to know what is part three. Like I want to know what's gonna happen for the Lego films. So yeah, the Lego Movie. And I would have said earlier, Magnificent Seven. And this is a good Western cowboy film. Like it's action, it's a Western story, and it's pretty fun because Magnificent Seven. They did the original ones a long time ago. They remake it into the modern day actors like Denzel Washington, and Ethan Hawke and Chris Pratt. So that's cool. But lastly is Guardians Volume 1. So those are actually all the films I have with Chris Pratt. So with my three movie picks I choose, I'll probably pick, okay, let's see, because I have a lot of films still. I think one of my favorite ones will be Volume 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy, because for one thing, I do love the film, good story. And I do love him in the Mario movie, because I did enjoy this movie a lot. And lastly, on this one, I have to choose. It won't be the same thing I always pick all the time, but it'll be a different one. I have so much movies here. I have to choose between one, Mo. It has to be. Where's that movie at? The Jurassic World movie. I did enjoy this movie a lot. Great story, but really to show off the whole world, all the people to go to this Jurassic Park theme park. And that's actually all the films I have with Chris Pratt. Thank you for tuning in for Brett's Radio Reviews. If you want to follow me here on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, right down over here. Join the family with Brett's Radio Reviews. If you want to be notified by my videos, hit that notification bell icon as well, right down over here. Thank you all for coming into Brett's Video Reviews, everyone. Bye.